Guys, welcome back. So today we're going to do some more Skyblock. I just wanted to tell you real quick that this was completely voiceovered and is completely unscripted. So to make this for you, I had to just make stuff up as I was watching the video over. So yeah. Also, I'm just making this up because I have no memory of what I was thinking on the day, because like it was like 4 days ago or something, maybe like last Saturday or Sunday, so that was a long time ago. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Just make sure your subscribe button is grey and make that like button blue, or else I will come to your house in the middle of the night and you will wake up finding that you were alone when your parents were home before. Yeah, so I'll just get on with the video now. So we're back on the one block Skyblock, and today I reckon I'll build a tree farm, finally. So, yeah. So, just before we get started, oh, my melon grew. Yep, melon grew right in front of your eyes there, guys. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not a melon, that's a pumpkin. Wow. So just, why is this tree? So just before we start, I'll just chop down this tree so it can start decaying. But also, I have not played on this world in ages, so I'm just gonna do a quick little look around to remember what I've got. And, yeah. So, just place those birch saplings down so they can not grow. We need birch. So, there's my house. Here for our chest. We got our very epic back porch, guys. So, yeah. We still need glass for the windows, so I think next episode I'll do some grinding on the block and hopefully finish my house. Oh yeah, and just before we really get started, I'm gonna fix these fences because they're really triggering me. Can't just have birch fences next to all oak, because I remember I ran out of wood. Yeah, just put that gate by itself. It can be lonely. Wasn't meant to be crafted anyway. So I'll just quickly swap these. Oh yeah, and just real quickly while I'm swapping these and having a little look around, make sure that you are subscribed, because if you're not subscribed, then as I said in the intro, you will find that you are alone in the morning, and you do not want that. Yes, I know you don't. Okay, so I reckon I'll just... So I'm going to start making a bridge here. It's going to be pretty detailed. Yep, so a detailed bridge is always good. It's going to be a bit annoying to go downwards. But I've never actually built bridges like this before, so this is the first time, guys. So, oh wait, maybe it's the second or third time. But I've never really built bridges like this. So we gotta hope that it looks good, or I'll have to just destroy it all. So we're just gonna use the slabs to go across with it. I reckon that'll be the highest that we go for this. Don't want to go too high. It's only a tree farm, and we gotta go back down anyway. And going down is really risky. And as this is a voiceover, I'll give you a little hint, a beforehand hint. I died twice making this bridge going down. So, just as I said in the normal audio, which I couldn't find, as I said in the intro, I was just gonna say that I had 3 lives, okay? I had 3 lives. So if I die one more time, then I will be out, okay? There will be no more Skyblock. So, if you want more Skyblock, then you're going to need to give us likes, or, yeah, we just won't have Skyblock as the normal. Seeing as the last video got 6 likes, I'm pretty sure it was, we're gonna make it that we need to get just 4 likes for this video, because I know you guys want more Skyblock, so I'm gonna encourage you guys to like. But if we smash the 4 likes, then, yeah, I'll just make more Skyblock. One block Skyblock. Oh yeah, so yeah, that just looks horrible. The fact that there's no slabs, so I went and fixed that real quick, making sure that there was slabs going the whole way so it didn't look as bad. Because otherwise some parts are thick, some parts are thin, and you can't have that when you're doing detail. Gotta look good. So now I just need to go under, so we'll place the water there and we'll just... So I placed the water there and I went under and I almost fell into the void. Lucky that sometimes I have good reflexes. And then I realised that I needed to move the water, so I placed it there. Went under, on the very edge of the water, went back in, just to place some more slabs. And pushed the water so I was beginning to get less and less water. And then I mined the slabs, because I don't know. And then I fell into the void, almost died. I started swimming up and then realised that was really risky and just did the normal way that you'd get up without swimming properly. Whilst eating some melons on the way up. If you like melons, then hit that like button, even though you should have hit it already, because I was doing a tour and I asked you to hit it, and if I ask you to hit it, you have to hit it. So then we went to bed to stop it from raining and being night. Okay, so I'm not sure what day it is, but I do know how many blocks I've mined. I'll show you in the next episode, but I did find out how to know how many blocks you've mined. But I have mined the one block 405 times. Wait, it's not how many blocks you've mined, it's how many times you've mined the one block. I have mined it 405 times. And I think we've only upgraded once. And then I fell and just luckily managed to get the water up there. So that was the first near-death experience that I had. Unfortunately, I don't have a live reaction for you. So sadly, you won't be able to see it. See a live reaction. So we went, but my trees were growing, so I went and chopped them down so I could keep my wood supplies up and get more saplings from them. Because if we're gonna have a tree farm, we gotta have saplings. So I chopped them down and then went and had a look at the bridge from the side. And it's beginning to look pretty good. For the first bridge that I've done with the void underneath me. It's pretty good. Then I went and had a look at my animals. I don't know what I was doing there. I just looked at them. And yeah, went back to making the bridge. Guys, while I am making the bridge, don't forget, go and join my Discord server. The link is down in the description. Yes, I've asked you to do a lot this episode, so please don't bully me in the comments. But if you have another idea for something that you want me to do, then put it in the comments, and I'll be able to do it for you. And this was the part that was really risky and really weird. I placed the slab in the wrong spot, had no water, and was just going down. There's nothing I could do, I just jumped. And that was the first death of our one block Skyblock. I was really sad. I'd done so much and I died. So I made the decision that I'd have 2 more lives. And if I died after those 2 lives, the series would end. And now I was going to be a lot more careful. Take it much more slowly. I quickly grabbed more water before I forgot, after mining a tree, and placed some extra water down in the bridge so that if I did fall, I had less far to jump, so then I didn't have to jump as far, so then I'd be able to get on to the water and not die. Sadly, later on, this did not really help, as you'll see, but I died again, making the bridge. But as you remember, we now only have 2 more lives. So, yeah. So I went back to continue with the bridge and realised that I didn't have any water with me. And then a tree grew as I was running back, so I chopped that down to keep my wood stocks up and make sure I had some saplings. And then I went and ran around my base looking for my infinite water source. And then I ran past it, putting the logs up there, and then went and just went back to the bridge, even though the whole reason I went back was to get water. Realising that I hadn't gotten water, I went and got water, and as you may notice, our pumpkin has grown more. And then this tree had grown, so I went and chopped it down and went back to building the bridge. And also, if you do like this voiceover and you want me to do more, then comment down below, and if we get 8 likes on this video, the next One Block Skyblock will be voiceovered also, except I might be scripting. And then, as you may notice, the same thing happened. I blocked off the water. I jumped down trying to get into the water and missed by 1 block. I was really sad. I now only had 1 life left. And in the next episode, if I died, it will all be over. So I placed water in the middle of the bridge, got some more water, making sure that the water was pretty symmetrical, because, you know, gotta look good. Went and placed water there so I can survive. And then another tree had grown, so I went and chopped it down, so I could keep my wood supplies up. I've said that so many times. Tell me down below how many times I have said that, because I have lost count. Comment down below. And then I realised I had no water, so I ran back and just ignored the trees that had grown. Then I made sure I learnt from my mistakes, and I placed an extra slab up and placed water on there so I wouldn't continue placing slabs in the way and getting rid of the water. And then I placed too many slabs. So I had to mine the slabs that I'd just gotten, because it was way too far down. And if you want it to look good, it's gotta look good. And then I reached the end of the bridge. I was about to make the platform. I just had to go down 1 more time, mine those slabs underneath, and the important part of the bridge would be done. So I did the same as before so that I wouldn't block off the water accidentally. Placed the slabs, went up and got some more air, because I was going to mine the slabs that were in the wrong position. I'm pretty sure. Remember, this is unscripted, so I don't know what I was doing. I finished the bridge and reached the spot where I was going to make the platform. Clearly, I didn't mine the slabs that were in the wrong position. I think I did later, though. Unscripted voiceovers are hard. Then I made a bunch of birch fences, because, yeah, even though it's an ugly block, it'd look good with the oak, I think. So I just accidentally placed one in the wrong spot, so I decided to go with how it looked. A little wall before getting onto the bridge, just in case you jump off, which I was probably likely to do in one of the episodes. I began placing the fences so that you couldn't fall off, and realised that, yeah, this was going to take a bit. And the fact that I just had empty gaps underneath the fences. But I didn't realise that then, and then I ran out of fences, so I went back, and guess what? chopped down some trees. You gotta keep those wood supplies up when you only have one block. Yeah, this isn't one block anymore. It's practically just Skyblock that there's one block that just infinitely comes back. But you know what I mean. So I chopped down those trees, went back into my base through the window, as always, and made a bunch of sticks, made a bunch of birch logs, and then just made 30 fences. Don't know why I didn't just make 39. Placed a fence there on that side and a fence there on that side, and then forgot one of the fences on the other side. Then realised that it'd look cool if I had slabs underneath. It'll look a bit less unfinished and a bit more like there's actually stuff there. So I began the dangerous process of putting slabs. Yes, placing slabs is very dangerous, guys. Do not do it. So I went on the other side of the fences, making sure I was shifted so I wouldn't fall, and yeah, I had to go back a block. Placed as many slabs as I could from that position, went forwards a bit more, placed water so that I could get to those slabs, and I almost died. I hadn't let the water go down enough, so as I was flowing down to place it, I then had to, make sure that I landed in the water. I was so lucky that I thought of placing those waters under the bridge. But I'd made another idiotic move that could have ended the series. Right there. And then. And then I nearly fell again. Clearly once this bridge was done, I would not be making any more bridges like this anytime soon. Quickly collected my water and placed the last 2 slabs. Mined the slab that was here. Couldn't pick it up because he just decided that he didn't want to exist anymore. And then, whilst the sun was setting, just went and placed the last of the slabs so that I wouldn't have to do it later. I could just place the fences on the slabs. Then I realised that I hadn't done it for the other side, so I went round and did it for the other side, whilst it still being night. Don't know why, I just didn't go to bed. And I'm not sure if you can see down there, but I hadn't let the water flow down enough, so the water connected up the way I didn't want it to connect, because it looked weird. See, right down there, just flowing water randomly, just sticking out. And then I ran out of slabs, so I began just mining the bridge back. And making sure that I didn't fall into the void, and that I tried to collect most of the slabs. I only missed 1 slab. But it was fine, because he made an odd number. And then finally I went to bed really late. It was like 9 o'clock or something. You know how late that is? Especially if you're a baby, which I'm not. So I made some more slabs so that I'd hopefully be able to finish it. And that was all of my birch wood. So if I needed birch wood anytime soon, even though it's gross, it was coming in handy for this. If I needed birch wood, I'd have to chop down some trees. Or make a tree farm. And then finally I mined that one weird random block that was sitting there. So that it wouldn't look weird anymore. And finished the slabs on one side. I then went and did the other side, almost falling into the void by accidentally sprinting. Sprinting is dangerous, guys. Try and not sprint as much as you can. Because, as I just proved, if sprinting could kill you. Yeah, that's correct. Sprinting could kill you. I then placed the slab in the wrong spot, because, yeah. So I mined it and fixed it. And then finished the slabs for the other side. Oh. I was 1 slab short, and I had no birch wood. So I went and, yep, chopped down the birch tree, letting one log just go flying off the edge. Because he didn't want to exist anymore. He had no will to live. Crafted 30 more slabs for no reason. And then, you guessed it, chopped down the oak tree. And my axe broke. I didn't even pick up the... Oh wait, I did. And then... I went and mined the cobblestone generator for free cobblestone. I should make a faster cobblestone generator eventually. And then realised that my pumpkin was almost fully grown, so we'd be getting our second jack-o'-lantern from him soon. I really needed that other jack-o'-lantern because my door just looked really weird at the moment. So, completely forgetting what I was doing, I went running around and then remembered that I was making an axe, so I made an axe and finished chopping down the tree. Because at the moment he was just floating in midair. And now that I collected the logs, I looked at the bridge, and it was looking good. So I went back and placed the one slab that I'd not been able to place, and placed the fences. I was so happy I'd be able to finish the side. Oh, those fences are floating. So we had some slight floating fence problems, but we fixed that real quick, so that we didn't have to deal with floating fences. Got some more floating fences, so I went to look at what I did with the other side, and found out that I had a floating fence and then just a fence on the other side. So I went and made it look a bit better, and it turned out symmetrical. Which, it looks so much better now that there's not just a floating fence. Because you know, if Minecraft had gravity physics, that fence wouldn't be there, which would have been so much more helpful. So I just placed the slabs there, and completely forgot what the other side looked like. So I mined the slabs and thought that there was a fence there. Because I was pretty sure that I remembered a fence there. Letting two slabs commit suicide in the process. Because they didn't want to exist and love the void more than my inventory. So they left me. And then, annoyingly placed a fence in my face and finished one side. And then ran out of fences. So I had no fences. So I planted birch trees, and now it was just a waiting game. I grabbed the last of my birch trees so that they grow nice and fast, and now I just had to wait for the birch trees to go. Went through my chest and found out that I hadn't planted my sugarcane. So I planted one sugarcane in the way of the pumpkin. I didn't even realise this at that moment, so the pumpkin won't be finishing anytime soon. Dug a hole in the ground and placed the water, and then went through two of the wrong chests and found out that I had some carrots and seeds to plant. So, I went and put them in my inventory, and one of my birch trees had grown. So I just hoed the grounds like a farmer would, and you will never guess what happened. Have a look. Without even counting, I got the correct amount that I'd need to place all the seeds. I didn't even count it, guys. I then mined that birch tree and ran straight past my crafting table twice to look at the bridge, and then ran straight past my crafting table again, and then went out the window, and then crafted some logs finally, and then made 15 more fences, and sheep had spawned. I don't think the game was allowing this, but they walked right into my pen, so I just left them there. I could have done with some more sheep after what happened to the sheep in episode 3. And I'll just ignore that grey and white sheep. I think they're doing something that we don't want to talk about. And then I yeeted an egg up into the sky, and it hit the pig. Remember when I threw an egg up into the sky and it hit the chicken and the chicken came out? So in case you guys can't get a chicken out of your egg, always throw it at the chicken. Well, throw it in the sky and hope that it lands on your chicken, because then you'll get a chicken out of it. So, I finished the fences on one side, I think I finished the fences. I'm not sure if it's the same as the other side, so I went and checked, and went back, and went back to check, and went back to check if it was the same, and I think it's the same. Pretty happy with it. And you saw that tree grow, didn't you? That's like magical. You'll never guess what I do with it later. And then, for some reason, mined that fence. I do not know why I mined that fence. I think I thought it was in the wrong spot. And then went back and found out that... Went back and realised that I'd already realised that there was a middle to the bridge. And then suddenly more leaves appeared in front of me because an oak tree grew and vanished mysteriously. We don't know where he went. And then I like this, kind of like this new thing where it just shows where the crops will grow up to. It just looks really weird. But yeah, I then thought I was finished with the bridge. Come to think of it now, watching it over, I think I have extra slabs. Yeah, I have extra slabs. I'm not sure if you noticed. But there are extra slabs, so I began lighting it up so no mobs would spawn. And yeah. Where did I go wrong? So I went and looked at the other side to see, and did it wrong. Nearly falling into the void in the process. Nearly falling into the void twice in the process. And then placed the torch there. Yeah, so clearly doing voiceover sometimes is good, because you see what you failed, practically. And then 2 more birch trees had grown. And I'm not sure if you noticed, I didn't notice, but some of my crops have been destroyed somehow. So, I made both the birch trees vanish with my special stone axe, which I should try and get iron tools soon. As I said, next episode I will be finishing my house, hopefully, seeing as I'll have a tree farm, because I haven't finished the roof of my house. So, I need to finish that. See, it's just flat. So, next episode I will fix that. Planning on fixing that, and also, hopefully we can fill in the windows with glass panes. And I ran back to across my bridge, because I needed to make a platform of it for the tree farm. Realised I had no oak slabs, which is what I was going to make the tree farm out of. So I ran back through my window to my crafting table, made a ton of oak planks, so then I could make a ton of slabs. Also made a ton of birch planks, so I could make a ton of birch slabs. Made 99 plus slabs, over 2 stacks of slabs for birch, and then over 4 stacks, nearly 5 stacks of oak wood slabs. And then the sun was setting, so I went through my door. I don't know why I went through my door. I guess I've had enough of climbing through my windows all the time. And you won't believe it, I just put the seeds that I picked up from my farm being destroyed randomly, and put them in my chest without realising. So I quickly ran back through my door again and planted the seeds. And then I went to look at my bridge at night, and then just decided to go to bed. Had a melon for dinner and then went to sleep. Tomorrow I was going to build the tree farm. I'm going to build the platform and plant some trees. So I ran across the bridge, and I'm planning on making an outline out of birch slabs and the inside out of oak slabs. So I reckon that will look pretty cool. So I began the bridge for it. Just placed a few outliners first. I was going to place the inside first, but I figured I may as well place some just starters so I could get the fences done. Then went to run and grab my fences, realizing that they're in my inventory. So I ran halfway across the bridge for nothing. What a waste of energy. And then didn't fix the torches at that moment for the thing. Set up my inventory how it should be and began slowly making the platform. So what I was going to do for this platform was I was going to have every 3 blocks, I'm going to have a dirt, and then we'll plant a tree on that dirt, and then we'll have 6, wait, let me just, and then we'll have 3, I think it was, then we'll have 4 birch trees and 12 oak trees, because I use oak more. And then 3 across, placed the dirt there, went and did this side. And then, seeing as this is just a pretty repetitive process, I will speed it up for you. Except it won't have epic music, it'll just be like 10 times faster or something. So, I'll see you when the music is done. But,
stupid.
Wait. Oh no, now I have to give you music. Because I said I'll see you when the music is done. Oh my god. Oh, and I just realized, I'm not sure if you noticed, but we're actually 50 blocks up. Like, we're not, like, at the bottom of the world. Oh wait, it's a good thing we're not at the bottom of the world, because you can build down. Never mind. Okay, I'll see you when the music ends. Okay, so hey guys, I'm sorry that I had to stop the very epic music for you. I know it's everyone's favourite song, but it's, as you can tell, it's raining right now, and I'm mining a tree, doing some deforestation. But basically, I've done like what I want for the tree farm. I just have to copy and paste it a couple times with my like non-copy and pasting tools with my hand. And yeah, so yum 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 melon. So this is what it'll look like. Just lots of it at once. So I'm doing a bit more work for it now. I don't think it's too much, but I'll leave you with it anyway. This is when I realised an OP way I could do it, so watch carefully and you'll see. Oh yeah, look, this is how I do it. So I just go, because for some reason on Bedrock, which is what I'm on, you can place, bye dirt, you can place blocks in front of you. So this is, I just, remaining crouch, just went forwards 3 blocks, placed the dirt. So this is how I just finished the rest of it, and then got the outline done, so just go and fill it in. Yeah, so I just did that until I finished. So now that you know the secret trick for building a big platform, I'll just leave you there. And I'll put you back on your epic music. so guys, my sheep have despawned and we have another one here. So clearly, those ones aren't meant to be in the game. So I'm just going to kill this one so that I do get his wool and food. But I have run out of slabs, and this is basically what it's going to look like. So this is all of them, so we're just going to quickly plant some trees here so that we can get more slabs. These aren't permanent trees, they will get moved. Oh yeah, I know I said I run out of slabs. I have now run out of slabs. I still have the birch ones, but we're not doing the outline until we finish the inline. That's what we'll call it, I guess. And I still can't sleep. It's still not night. You know how dark that sky is? Yeah, but I just made another 30 slabs because clearly I had wood on me and I did not run out of slabs completely. But we have a lot of saplings and we just left one, not sure if you noticed, but we left one birch sapling in the, what's it called, chest. So we're just going to plant our trees now. So basically we have 20 dirt for trees. I'm going to have 4 of them birch and the rest oak. And once we get spruce saplings and other saplings, I will expand this platform. But for the moment it's just going to be like this. These trees need to just grow for us. And then we'll be able to finish this platform. Yep. We're 3 slabs short. So, yeah, that's all the trees planted that'll be going in. So, yeah, we just have to finish those last 2 spots and then the outline. But, yeah, then we're done. So, we're almost done with this tree farm. This video has been going for ages. Yeah. Just gonna make this birch tree vanish. Yes, a lot of trees have vanished. Do not call the cops on me, I'm not a murderer. As I'm a tree myself, and I planted them. So, technically it's not deforestation. And you'll never believe it. We still can't sleep. But if you look at the sky, it looks like it's... Oh, never mind. But while I was waiting for it to be night, I did a bit of mining on the block, and then I realized something. As I was going along. I'm not sure if you've noticed. But you'll notice soon. There's no blocks underneath. Making the thing to not fall through. Because I just had a cobblestone fall through. So I went underneath and the mod had an, what's it called? The people that made the mod put a barrier block underneath to stop the stuff falling through. But yet stuff is glitching through the barrier block. So there's a slab under there, so hopefully stuff won't glitch through as much. But now it just... Yeah, you have to look at a slab when going through, and now we can't make a hopper system to collect it underneath. But I just got a pumpkin, guys. I got a pumpkin from it. So, we can finally get our last jack-o'-lantern with our last torch. Our last torch will become a jack-o'-lantern. It will serve its purpose outside my house, with his friend. And then I went over to chop down this tree, and okay, there's a creeper and a bunch of zombies, and a baby zombie coming for me, and I did not light up the platform, and I don't have a sword. So, being the big brain that I am, I beat up the baby zombie, and he dropped an iron ingot. So I quickly ran into my chest, grabbed iron, and made an iron sword put it in my hotbar, and beat up the baby zombie's mum and dad for, yeah, because they were beating me up for beating up their child. But I won the duel, and then, as you can tell by now, it's night, and I'm not going to deal with all those mobs, so being a big brain, I got some sleep. But the good thing with all these mobs spawning there is we know that we'll be able to make a mob grinder. So we know we'll be able to get free XP and also bones and stuff. Bones and gunpowder and string. So I nearly made the creeper explode, because we can't have the creeper exploding something we just built. And I forgot to go backwards there, so I was so lucky that the creeper was one hit from death after I hit him. But then I used the 4 torches that I had and lit up some of it. By night I was going to need to get some more torches, and guess what? We had some horses spawn. So either they'll despawn from the game, or they'll just despawn normally, because I'm almost certain that the mobs that we get from the 1 block will not be able to despawn, meaning that we'll be able to have them forever until we kill them, like our sheep from episode 3. And then this cow spawned, and an invader. He had no good trades, and I was poor anyway, so I did what everybody else does. I made him vanish. Oh yeah, and also you get some free leads. Literally everyone in Minecraft does that. Like, comment down below if you do not do that. Like, if you do not do that with your wandering traders, then you're just not good at the game. And my horses despawned, so I wouldn't be able to get a friend, because I didn't get a saddle. Well, what do I mean I didn't get a saddle? I don't have a saddle. So I chopped down the last tree that was invading my property that wasn't a tree farm. Yes. No, I didn't chop him down. No, cops, I didn't chop him down. Oh wait. There's no one here. I'm alone. And so will you be if you don't hit that like button. So I began going through my chest and finding out that I just had a bunch of stuff dumped in there that wasn't even in the right spots. I was even placing stuff that wasn't stacked. I wasn't even stacking stuff up properly as well. But anyway, I fixed it all so it looks a bit better now, and look! Nearly all our dirt is green grass. And then I noticed I had seeds in my inventory but did nothing about it, and just harvested the sugarcane. And then, I'm not sure if you noticed there, but I have still not realised from like 20 minutes ago that pumpkin has not been, that pumpkin plant has not been able to make pumpkins because of the sugarcane that was there. And I just harvested it. So then, just so I could have some more torches, because it was going to become night soon, I started smelting some charcoal and went over to the tree farm to do a bit of harvesting of these lovely trees. And plant them back after I harvested them so it wasn't deforestation. So I just made some trees vanish from my tree farm and existence, because they then got turned into planks. Even though slowly they were killing themselves as well, as slowly they made their leaves vanish. And then, as I mined into this tree, I mined it up, and then I went and couldn't find a way out for some reason. It's like I was lost in a tree, even though I am a tree, so I should know my way around trees. And then there was this nice big tree here, and again, the first block that I mine, my axe breaks. So we just have another random floating tree again. So I went over to this cobblestone generator, and mined some cobblestone. Mined 3 pieces again, just enough to make an axe, and collected some eggs. So hopefully I could have some babies. I yeeted them up into the sky, and nearly killed the cow in the process. And a baby. We actually got a baby off that. That's like a 1 in 8 chance. I forgot the percentage. It's like 16. That's a 16.7% chance of happening. So we actually got pretty lucky there. It's not the rarest thing. The rarest thing is 4 baby chickens. But seeing as that now we know mobs can spawn, I went around and placed some torches so that mobs wouldn't be able to spawn in my territory and attack me because I killed their childs. Even though their childs decided that they wanted to attack me, so it wasn't illegal. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but we still have a birch tree out the back behind the farm. And look at our tree farm. Got tons of trees grown. So I then just spammed torches so that mobs wouldn't grow. Mobs wouldn't spawn. Mobs don't grow unless you're a villager. And then what did I do? I crafted some crafted some planks, crafted a crafting table. I thought it'd be cool if I had a crafting table over here. So just to make it symmetrical, I made another crafting table, wasting 8 wood for no reason. And then I realised that I should move them in a bit. So I moved them in. And then I realised that they should go in the ground, so I put them in the ground to make them look better. Because then you're not just walking into a random crafting table, instead you're walking over a random crafting table. So then I made 52 slabs, and went and continued, and finished, for once, this tree farm, platform, whatever you want to call it. So that then I could start rapidly getting trees. So I just quickly finished this up, and I'll see you when I finished. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to let you guys watch me place the last 2 slabs. So satisfying. We've now finished the inner bits of the tree farm. Now we just got to do the outline so that it looks nice. Okay, so I have just finished the tree platform, guys. So this will get us 20 trees a minute. It won't, just making stuff up so that I sound cool. And we have chickens, chickens, and I don't know why I did that. I just almost died. But now I reckon we're just gonna place some water around the outside quickly so that we don't die if we fall off. But I got distracted by killing chickens for KFC. So that's 2 of the corners done. Just gotta eat a melon along the bridge. I also stole those chickens' feathers. Oh look, we got salmon in our infinite water source. Do you see the size of that salmon? Fish and chips for days. We just don't have any potatoes. So, fish for days. And we also got a bone. So that'll come in handy if we need the bone meal to make stuff look better. But forgetting one corner, I ran in and ran out my window, and as you may have noticed, I still have not realised that the sugarcane is blocking the pumpkin from growing. And then I mined this tree that was just floating, because we can't have floating trees around here, and placed in the oak sapling. And then it was time for our last night of this episode. Not after killing some nice lovely bacon. I just got him before he fell in. and somehow managed to pick it up without going into the pen. So I went through my door, because you've got to go through your door if it's the last night. Had a nice lovely sleep, and went out through my door again. And then I realised my pumpkin still hasn't grown. And I was just looking at what I'd done, and it was now that I realised that the sugarcane was blocking the pumpkin from growing. I was really annoyed, but still, we were going around and looking at what we'd done. So we planted this nice lovely farm. We've made this excellent bridge, totally not dying twice and losing 2 of the lives. We made this epic tree farm that didn't take a whole 55 minutes to make, because we didn't get distracted by anything else. And I didn't just place an extra torch after I said I completely finished it. And I'm not going to place fences around it next episode so that I don't fall off. Yes, none of that is going to happen. And we also got this nice lovely bone from salmon in our infinite water source. So I could probably, if there's a glitch in the mod pack, then I can make a spot where mobs can spawn, and I can make like fish and stuff. So I can get like salmon. But then I need to have a way to kill them nice and fast. So next episode we will finish our house, as I've said before. And then the episode after that, I reckon we'll make a nice farm island so that we don't have our farm here. And as soon as I don't have the seeds for it, I'll do what any guy would do to a villager's home, even though this isn't a villager, and just destroy the crops. And then, I'm not sure if you noticed, but that birch sapling is still there. And we have 2 more eggs. And I have one rule. If either of these eggs gives me a chicken, you have to subscribe. So, ready?
Nope.
Well, still subscribe anyway, otherwise, I'm going to leave you there. But I've also annoyed that nothing gave me eggs. But I didn't get another chicken. I don't know what I'm going on about anymore. But I think we'll do another thing for subscribers. Because I need subscribers. We're only at 13 at the moment. And don't tell him, but I want to beat my friend to 100 subscribers. He's winning at the moment. He's got 20. So, yeah, don't mention that to my friend. His link for YouTube channel will be down in the description. Go give him some support as well. But subscribe to me. And now, if this block gives me clay, then you must subscribe.
Nope.
Oh. It gave me spruce. Wow. If this block gives me dirt, you must subscribe.
Nope.
It gave me stone. Well, I'm done with this.